What is happening right now? Daily Mail, The Sun, News Australia.
Welcome back to Sigma Chronicles, where we don't judge the world, we examine it.
You're probably gonna hate your tattoos, especially if you got them really young. There, I said it. And this is coming from a heavily tatted girly. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate all of my tattoos. Personally, I wanted tattoos since I was a kid. I was always like, as soon as I turn 18, I'm getting a tattoo. Which, as you can imagine, made my typical Balkan parents absolutely jump for joy. For example, my dad, who said, I am going to disown you if you get it. Disownment or not, I decided to stand on business and I got my first tattoo when I was 18. Was that a smart idea? No. Honestly, I don't love that one, but it's on my back, so sometimes I just forget it exists. Some would say thank God. The one I regret the most is this one, cause girl, what was I thinking? No meaning, just vibes. With that being said, I still do love my sleeve and also my thigh tattoo. It's eating. But do you know why I love them? I got them after 25 when my frontal lobe finished cooking. So what I'm really trying to say is get that tattoo if you want, but please don't forget that you're gonna have to rock this shit in the retirement home.
In the age of total freedom and self-expression, tattoos became a symbol of rebellion, a statement, a lifestyle, a declaration of independence. But now, something different is happening. A quiet wave of regret is spreading, and nobody wants to admit it.
So as I get older, I regret my tattoos more and more. This is not to shame anybody with tattoos. This is not a knock on them. I do think they're beautiful. But this is something that in the last couple of years has been a thing for me. And there are days where I wish I was not covered in tattoos. Like some days I want to cry because I have them. And it's this weird thing, but it's because when I chose to get so tattooed, it was because I didn't really value myself or see myself. I had crazy body dysmorphia. Couldn't stand things about myself. I do believe it was like a way to cope with all of the pain that lived inside me. I was sexually abused as a kid, grew up in a very toxic, abusive, tumultuous home, and got to a place to where I just hated myself. And so physical pain made me feel better. And I am grateful that it worked in a way, but I also have this thing where I just look at myself and I do just miss, I guess I just kind of wish that I could see myself without them. And there's nothing I can do to change it. It is what it is. And they're just a part of me, but I don't know. Anybody else can relate? Maybe, maybe not. I know there's like this revolt against the clean girl aesthetic, and I don't really do what you want, live how you want to live. I don't judge anybody with tattoos or without them, but for myself, I do have days where I wish they weren't there. Anyways, love y'all. Have a good day.
People who once believed ink would define their identity are waking up to the reality that the world moves on, but the tattoo stays.
I regret my tattoo.
Did she regret it so quickly? A few days ago, this influencer was beyond thrilled about tattooing her boyfriend's name on her forehead. But today her story has taken a 180-degree turn. As expected, she had to withstand waves of criticism immediately after releasing the infamous video. What no one expected, though, was that she would regret doing it in a matter of days, and especially that she would also disclose a secret about all of her tattoos.
And all I want to say is that I regret my tattoo, but not this one, because this is actually not a real tattoo. And the reason why I trick the whole internet is that I have a message to young people and all of the people who wants to get covered in tattoos. I want everyone to know that I regret my tattoos and you might regret yours when you get older. And as a person fully covered in tattoos, I feel like this is my responsibility to speak up, share my experience.
In the end, what seemed like a controversial love story turned out to be a cautionary tale for young people who are curious or dead set on covering their bodies with tattoos.
Trends changed, jobs changed, values changed, life changed, and suddenly, the artwork that once felt empowering is beginning to feel like a weight.
It's said that 25% of people who get tattoos come to regret it. Put this young lady in that category. It took her 4 years to remove the 30 tattoos from her arms. And Jim Ray tells us the transformation is pretty remarkable.
Do you wanna dance with me?
Regrets? Singer-songwriter Kayla Stewart has a few about her tattoos. She was so uncomfortable with her tattooed arms, she would only wear long sleeves.
So your whole arm was dark?
My whole arms were dark.
Oh.
Were like patchwork dark tattoos all up and down my arms.
Kayla has spent the last 4 years having 33 tattoos removed from both of her arms. Now Kayla is back to showing off her skin in short sleeves. She's part of a growing trend known as tattoo regret. Social media is filled with people sharing their regrets after marking up their bodies. Actor Ryan Jensen is in the process of having his extensive leg tattoos removed at Removery in Los Angeles and the office of dermatologist Dr. William Kwan. Dr. Kwan uses a special laser to zap away all of the ink.
What we're trying to accomplish with laser tattoo removal is we take the big pieces of tattoo pigment and we break them up with the laser into smaller pieces so that your body can eliminate it from the tissue.
Lab tech Emily Fowler has had 11 tattoos removed.
I have this one up here that's almost gone, and it was only a week old.
Today, she's having another taken off.
What are we removing here, Emily?
It's my dragonfly tattoo
Oh,
there.
this is coming off. And how long have you had this?
I've only had it for like 2 years.
After the treatment, an ice pack is applied to minimize the pain.
Yeah.
What does it feel like?
It kind of feels almost like a sunburn, and that usually only lasts for like 30 minutes.
Soon, her butterfly will be gone too.
For years, society treated tattoo culture as a rite of passage, a badge of uniqueness. But today, tattoos are no longer unique. They're normal. They're everywhere. And the meaning behind them has started to fade.
Good morning, you guys. Transparency post. So I am married. I am in my 30s with 4 beautiful children. I think one of my biggest regrets in my life, I'll be honest, you guys, is my tattoos. Like, I literally hate my tattoos. Not only do I hate my tattoos, I think I hate the places that I chose to get them when I was younger. I remember my mom did not want me to get tattoos. Like, don't get tattoos. She did not want me with tattoos on my body, and obviously me being hard-headed, I decided to do it anyway, and now I'm living in my 30s, y'all, regretting my tattoos every day. I was just doing what I wanted to do, and now I'm living with it. I even have to find clothes that actually cover up my tattoos. I've grown so much as a person and as a woman, and looking back at my younger days is like, I couldn't even tell you guys why I chose to get those tattoos. That's something I literally regret. When I say every day, like, I hate my tattoos, y'all. I hate them so much. Like, I don't even want people to know I got tattoos. I have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 tattoos total. That's one of my goals, y'all, is to find somebody to remove these tattoos. If I can really just give anybody advice that's thinking about getting tattoos, I don't think anything is necessarily wrong with them, but be careful the places that you choose to put the tattoo. For me, I literally hate all of mine. Like, I don't want any tattoos on my body. Like, I want to get them removed. I want them off. I'm in the process of finding somebody to get rid of them, somebody who works on dark skin. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, y'all, but listen, I always talk to my daughters about my tattoos and how I dislike them, and I really just pray and hope that they just don't get any at all. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to be transparent. I feel like I can talk to you guys, and I feel like I know this is probably relatable to a lot of people.
That's when regret shows up. Not all at once, but slowly, quietly, in the moments no one sees.
Literally, one of my biggest regrets in life was getting my chest tattoo. I made a mistake as a teenager, and at the time, it seemed like a great idea, but now I'm dealing with the consequences. The regret is real. And although the pain is subjective, and I'm a big baby, laser removal is super, super painful. The closest thing to describing it is, it feels like you're getting snapped with a burning rubber band. Since this is my 7th round, my skin is pretty cooked, so I use numbing cream 2 hours before. Thankfully, Beth at the Removery Camelback is amazing. She's so comforting and makes the whole process as comfortable as possible with ice packs and cool air during the appointment. Afterwards, I celebrated with a mango bubble tea.
Today I'm going to give you a tour of all the tattoos that I hate and that I regret getting. So, here we go. So I hate all of them. Got this done when I was 19. This one I got off Google Images. It had mom on the inside when I showed it to the fella, and I just said leave that out. But everybody always asks me if I had a name in there and if I got it lasered off, and I didn't. Butterfly, self-explanatory, everybody has it, very basic. This then, what the fuck? I don't know. I can remember going in and being like, I just want flowers on this side of my arm, like this, just this side. I don't know. I regret them all. I hate them all. I should have listened to my mother, and I want to get them lasered off, and it's going to be sore and it's going to be expensive. So if your brain isn't developed yet, think about getting a tattoo.
When someone looks in the mirror and thinks, why did I do this at 18? Why did I follow that trend? Why did I let a temporary feeling mark me permanently?
Story time on my most embarrassing and most regretted tattoo. And if you're my family or somebody that knows me in real life, please scroll. Please do not watch this. This is not for you. This is for everybody else. And for everybody else, let's get into it. I'm going to preface this with saying that I put so much thought and effort and time and planning into this tattoo. I spent years planning this tattoo before I actually got it, which arguably makes it 1,000 times worse. I thought the placement was so unique and so perfect. I told so many people about it. Nobody had notes. So the tattoo itself is not the problem. The tattoo artist did exactly what I asked for. He copied my design. It's basically a mandala at the top of my back and then song lyrics going down my back. And I thought that was perfect to have on my spine because the song quite literally held me together and helped me through the toughest times of my life. So why not put it on the thing that holds my body together? And again, nobody checked me. Nobody said like, you probably shouldn't do that. Nobody at all realized, and I didn't even realize until years after I got the tattoo. The issue comes when I wear certain things like crop tops, which I wear very frequently, when I have my hair down, basically anytime there's a situation that only the last two words of the lyrics are showing because it's right above my pant line. And those last two words are come again. So right above my ass is the words come again. And when you can only see that, it looks like I just have a tattoo that says come again right above my pants. Yeah. And again, I didn't even realize until years later. I've had it for like 10 years at this point, and I'm kind of just over it and I just laugh about it now. But if you have a tattoo you regret or you're embarrassed about, please let me know. Make me feel a little bit better about my regrets.
Laser removal clinics are booked out. Cover-up artists are in demand. People are spending thousands trying to erase something they once thought they'd love forever.
If you take anything from me, take this. Don't go and get no dumbass tattoos when you're young, because why am I in a sweater in like 100-degree weather? It is hot as fuck outside. I'm sweating, and the reason why I'm in a jacket is because I didn't put a shirt on. I have a tank top on, and I have a dumbass tattoo on my back that is kind of inappropriate right now in my life, in this stage of my life, and so I'm embarrassed to wear a spaghetti strap or a tank top out in public. So now I'm sweating my ass off because it's hot as fuck out here. Had to pick up the package, but people are probably staring at me like, damn, who's this dumb ass bitch wearing a jacket in the middle of fucking summer? It's because it's cold as hell in my store, and so I gotta wear a jacket. Forgot to put a shirt on. Here we are.
Because the truth is simple. You don't stay the same person forever, but your tattoo does.
So I just got a new tattoo and I regret it. I absolutely regret it. It's been like 5 days, so let's take it off together while I tell you why I regret it. Okay, so basically on Sunday, I went to a KVD event and they were giving out flash tattoos. And I cannot say no to a tattoo on the spot, right? So of course, I go for a tattoo, and the flash tattoo, there was a lot of options. I'll insert a picture right here for you to see. I really wanted like another hand tattoo because I really don't know where else I want to put a tattoo on my body right now besides a big piece. I chose a flower. Last minute, the tattoo artist was like, you want it there? And I was like, no. So then I was like, okay, wait, let me just get the cherries. It was like, okay, yeah, it'll be so cute. Like, it'll be so cute because I have another tattoo right here, right? So then I'm sitting there, him tattooing me already, and I can't just say like, stop, right? So I'm like, yeah, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this cherry tattoo. Now I have to lie to people and say that cherries are my favorite fruit, because why would I tattoo on myself? Unless okay, actually, I don't have to lie. I can just be for real and say I don't like cherries. I just don't know why I got it. This is the most meaningless tattoo ever. The cherries are just very questionable.
It doesn't change with your mindset. It doesn't evolve with your maturity. It doesn't grow with your lifestyle. It just sits there, a reminder of who you used to be, even when you've outgrown that. The world
Imagine, if you will, that you put a shirt on once when you were in your 20s, and now you have to wear that for the rest of your life. And that is what it feels like to get heavily tattooed before you turn into a fully developed adult human. I wanted to talk about, there's like a lot of reasons to regret my tattoos, but today specifically I wanted to talk about not matching my aesthetic, right? So I think if you asked almost anybody that's over 30, if they have a better idea of who they are in their 30s than they did in their 20s, they're gonna be like, oh my God, yes. I have all of these tattoos that don't necessarily reflect who I am at 36. They might have reflected a moment in time in my 20s, maybe a moment in time that I was like not doing so well mentally, and they are here forever. Before anybody says anything, no, I'm not getting all of my tattoos removed. Like, that's not even feasible. Don't even suggest it. Generally, I have like a lot more femme, girly aesthetic than I did when I was younger. I was a lot more dark and spooky and moody, and now like I have adult problems. I'm back to doing a bunch of stuff I liked to do when I was a kid, like collecting antiques and spending time outside, and I wear a lot of white and ruffles. My aesthetic just does not match. No shade to the artists, still get a ton of compliments on them, just wish that they weren't on my body. But I wanted to come on here and put myself out there and say I was told that I would regret my tattoos when I got older. I am older and I do regret my tattoos, and you might too.
This isn't an anti-tattoo message. It's a reminder that choices made in moments can shape the rest of your life.
1975 is my mom's birth year. Do you guys know I have another tattoo right here? Oh, it's so ugly. I know, guys. Story time. This was like back in the day. I had a friend, good baby if you're watching this, fuck you. We were like, let's do something today, and we're thinking one day, let's do something. So we decided to get a tattoo together, and it was very impulsive. And we went to the tattoo shop and we were just choosing our tattoos, and I was like, wait, I want a spider. So we were at the tattoo shop and I was like, what do I want? And I was like in my emo phase, so I was like, let me get a spider. And I searched up on Pinterest, I'm like, spider tattoos, and there's a spider that is connected to a spider web. And I just told them without the spider web, so that's why the legs are so closed. But if I like get it removed like that, it looks like a symbol. It looks weird. I got the tattoo and I got home and I was just like, I kept looking at it. I was like, why is it built like that? Like, why did I do that? And the whole night, I was just bawling my eyes out. I was like, I ruined my life. The tattoo is so ugly. I can never get this off. I don't know why I did this. Like, my mom said to me, why are you crying? And I told her, I regret my tattoo. And she was like, this is why you don't get tattoos. But then she was like, it's okay, Evan. Personally, like, I like how I can't see it, so it doesn't cross my mind much. I honestly don't think it's ugly now. I mean, it's like there. It's like a part of me, you know? But yeah, it's supposed to be a spot. Oh wait, let's set this face.
Tattoos don't ruin people. Impulsive decisions do. And the regret that follows them is becoming more common than anyone expected.
I don't know, maybe don't do permanent things to your body for the sake of a trend. If you're gonna sit on the internet and say you feel like your tattoos make you look so masculine that you just cannot be girly anymore, or you feel like your tattoos have hindered your ability to be classy, whatever the hell that means. I've seen a lot of topics discussing the alternative look, and I don't get it. So many girls talking about how they regret their tattoos, they wish they could get them removed, they wish they never got them because they just cannot look cute in a girly dress anymore. Hell, there's even a septum ring theory going around right now that I've seen. Y'all are so weird. Can we just leave alternative people alone? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I've never once looked at a cute dress and said to myself, oh, that is so cute, I wish I could wear it, but my tattoos are gonna ruin it. I've never even had any thought behind why I wanted my piercings. I just wanted them because I knew that's what I wanted to look like. I've had my ears stretched before, and I don't ever plan on cutting them and sewing them back up to look normal. Like, My look is not a costume for me personally. It's not a costume. It's who I am. It's who I'm gonna die being. I've never wanted to get my tattoos removed. I will die with the septum ring in my nose. I don't care. And it's not going to hinder my ability to look cute, girly, or classy. So if you could just leave the alternative people out of it and let us be weird in peace, that would be really great. Thanks.
That's today's chapter of the Sigma Chronicles. Subscribe for more unfiltered reality.